Hello, beautiful, blessed souls. Welcome to Brainy Twin Gemini. If you're new, welcome. We talk about the law of attraction, power of suggestion, twin flame dynamics, soul growth, health, healing, all good things. First and foremost, I want to thank you all so much for the love, the likes, the comments, the sense of community on our channel. It truly warms my heart, and I love you all so much. If you're new, I'm a twin flame that came into physical essence of my twin. We parted our ways and we're back in physical essence of each other. I'm a messenger on this journey, and I'm delivered signs, syncs every single day, and I believe these messages are meant for you. We want to dismantle, debunk the myths out there and just come to you with pure truth. So I'm very different. I usually channel all my energy in a journal each day. Strictly flip the cards out of entertainment purposes, primarily my own entertainment, because the cards always resonate with my journal. But today, I did not write in my journal, just because I'm just curious to see. I channel energy each morning in an Epsom salt bath, and I meditate. And to be quite honest, I just didn't have time. So today is just an element of surprise. It's a very special reading, and I'm just curious to see what the message is today. So if you tuned in today, awesome. You're meant to be here today. As I said, I channel masculine energy. I do 4 cards, 4 being my birth number. I do what is in the masculine's heart space as of the moment. If they could say anything, what would they say to the beautiful feminine energy and the overall energy of the twin flame dynamic collective magical gift of love that you both share? So I'm going to get started. Some of the things I've seen in the last 24 to 48 hours, and it's crazy how this happens, but the number sequencing has been jumping out. So 10, 10, 11, 11, 12, 12, 1, 1, 1, 2, 2, 2. And it's not like you're looking for it. It just seems to appear. And my twin and I always seem to look at the time, or I'm crunching numbers or something, and 1111 pops up. So 1111 is a very good sign, especially if you're in physical separation. It could be an indication that that's coming to an end. There, like I said, so many myths out there. I'm just speaking from one's journey. I did not know what this was about. All I know is that when I met my twin, it was a love that could not be explained. It ripped me from the inside out. It forced us both to awaken and go through all sorts of craziness. So I just want to share the messages with you in hopes that you find the light of oneself and of each other. And primarily, there is a lot of parasites out there monopolizing our vulnerable hearts. And I feel like some of you are caught in that vortex. The black hole is what I call it. So, and that could be your block. So I'm going to get started, and I'm going to ask for 4 cards. Masculine is definitely awakened to this love. There's no question about it. They're confused. They're awakening. And yes. So the first card, as I alluded to, here, number, signs, and syncs. And I'm just going to ask for 3 cards, please. This is one of the things, and if it's 2, I'll take it. I have to. I was meditating in the bath, and that's unconditional love and creativity. So this is what's in their heart space right now. And signs and syncs, as I said, they're jumping out in the form of numbers primarily. And the masculine energy is seeing oodles and oodles and oodles of signs and syncs. And they know that they're not a coincidence, and that the divine God, universe, is communicating to them. And they're trying to get to the bottom of what these mean. And as I said, they know that there's no coincidence. I cannot believe this. Unconditional love. And unconditional love is what your masculine energy feels towards the feminine energy. Unconditional love is soul love. It's to the inner depths, to the core. And often, sometimes you can't explain the depth of that love. But you know within yourself. And the masculine energy is meditating unconditional love and manifesting unconditional love for his feminine energy because there has been some low vibration. But they do have unconditional love for their feminine energy. And it's natural when you come to each other, you have a love. And how do you know this? Because you're the most forgiving. And you're on a roller coaster ride of emotions. You're up, you're down. But one thing always remains constant with this connection, that unconditional love. It's soul love. It's beautiful. Rest. Absolutely resting. Rejuvenating. Rebirthing. There has been a lot the masculine energy has been going through, and it has caused them a lot of sleeplessness and in fact insomnia, because as these blow-ups and this chaos of all these karmic cycles ending, they're confused and they're resting and relaxing and honestly meditating. Meditation is one of the most important elements on this journey. Why? Free your mind. I have a few meditation videos, even if it's only for 10 minutes a day, 3 times a day, morning, noon, and night. Do it. It will do a world of good. But they are definitely resting and manifesting unconditional love, and I love it so much. They love their feminine energy more than words can say, and it's beautiful. And creativity. This card came out yesterday, and sometimes when the cards come out, it's either you've come to the message at the right time and you were divinely guided here, or the message hasn't been heard. But you came to each other to pique each other, resurrect that creativity within yourself. And the masculine energy is resurrecting that creativity that lied dormant for so long. And he is so grateful to this feminine energy because there was so much karmic chaos that they couldn't tap into their creative juices. And it's beautiful. And you came, feminine energy, at the most perfect time in their life. You came to each other at the most perfect time of each other's life. Many of them are musicians, artists, all sorts of, photographers. And, it's natural talent. And it's raw, and it's pure, and it's vulnerable. And you've opened that up. And they're just actually writing music, I'm getting, for some of you divine feminines. You've inspired them to write some lyrics, and it's beautiful. And I love it all so much. They're doing the right things. So are you, feminine energy. It's very good. And just a different type of message. Sometimes the signs and syncs are so strong that it forces one twin to make a move. And I feel like masculine energy, these signs are coming to push them towards the feminine energy. I really, truly do. They're almost screaming for them to stop because they can't take it. But there's going to be one very dominant sign that is going to push the masculine energy to the feminine energy. And just to give you an idea, mine was a hawk, and I was with my neighbor, and it flew, I'm sure, about a foot from my shoulder, and that was it. I was like, no, I'm going. All but God slapping me in the face, like, do it now, child. So I did. So I feel like that's what's happening. So again, what's in their heart space, different message. If it's two, it's one. And one card, please. So not everything is going to resonate, so just pack away what doesn't. I truly, truly pray for all of you to come into physical reunion if that's what you want each day. I often dream of us building a life together, and I cannot wait to explore the world together. So these go hand in hand. And that's, while they're resting and manifesting unconditional love, that's what they're dreaming of, is the life you're going to have. There's complications. This isn't an easy journey, but divine, God, universe, however you resonate, will move that chaos and garbage if that's truly what's meant to happen. You just have to trust and have faith. But they are absolutely dreaming and everything. When I was in your physical presence, I was my true authentic self. They were no filters, complete vulnerability. They were who they were meant to be. And you both are. Why? Because that's the way it's meant to be. And when you come back to each other in physical essence, if that's what you truly want, you will both be your true authentic you. And exactly what I said, I'm going through a forced spiritual awakening. I'm confused. Be patient with me. It is most confusing. And some of you, it just depends. You can have some very crazy events that happen. OBE, out-of-body experience, near-death experience, and you can experience those simultaneously with each other. It's insane, I know. I talk about it with my twin all the time. So, he was going through NDE while I was going through OBE. In July. We spoke about it about a month and a half ago. I just randomly asked him. It's a crazy, crazy journey, but it's a beautiful one. So if the masculine energy could say anything, what would they say? If it's 4, I'll take it. And it's not, so I won't. And feel free to send me an email if you need guidance. BrainyTwinGemini at BrainyTwinGemini69@gmail.com. I'll try and answer any questions you may have. Cannot believe this. Okay, so Divine Feminine, forgiveness. The masculine energy is asking you to forgive them. For some of you, the way things ended, it was like an eruption, it was a blow up, and you just parted ways, and there was this deep confusion. Why? Everything was going so well. We fit together like a glove. We had the most beautiful friendship, and everything that we experienced was nothing like we experienced before. And it's easy to get angry. Angry is a secondary emotion. It stems from hurt. And the masculine energy is asking for that forgiveness. It's a journey of unconditional forgiveness and unconditional love for oneself, for each other, and all those who are around you. And maybe there's somebody you need to forgive. And because if you harbor bitterness, it's only hurting you. It's not hurting the one who hurt you. So please forgive. They're clearing karma. As I said, what is clearing karma? Okay? If this is truly your journey, and no one can tell you that this is your journey except for you, that comes within your intuition, your gut, your guide. But you've been selected on one of the most profound journeys of a lifetime, because Divine God Universe feels you are strong enough and powerful enough to clear your karma, clear karma of the family. And the masculine energy is going through some dark moments, tower moments, as they clear that karma. And sometimes what happens is you can be in a moment of bliss, and then and it can go to extreme darkness at the snap of the fingers, and bouts of crying. And they're going through that as they clear the karma, but it's momentum forward. And they've realized, they've done their research, and they know what they have to clear, and they want you to know this. It's about clearing karma. It could be anything. Try and figure it out. Go to your family tree, your ancestor, and figure out what form of trauma needs to be cleared. It could be decades of addiction, post-traumatic stress disorder, mental illness, abuse. In my case, it was a drowning in the family that needed to be healed. And throughout my life, I saved several people from drowning, but I didn't really register until I met my twin. And I was sitting there sobbing uncontrollably one afternoon, and I was sobbing for my aunt, my dad's sister, who drowned when she was 9. And I was really sobbing for my family. But that's just to give you an example what clearing karma is. And it's beautiful, and they're in that process right now. Soul searching. When it's awakening, soul searching, you're searching for who you're meant to be. And when you come into each other, you rip each other wide open. You're vulnerable. Your soul is vulnerable, and you're searching for who your true authenticity is. And they're in that mode right now. And courage. They want to let you know that everything they're doing is, first of all, is building their courage, but they're building their courage to come to you. And it's beautiful, and I love it all so much. Yes, their courage is overcoming the fear, and it's beautiful. And it takes great courage to go through this. Some of the masculine energy, as difficult as it may be, they run to the arms of another karmic. And, you know, I don't understand that. If it's 4, I'll take it. Dynamic, but it's probably because they haven't learned all of their lessons, and they're not ready to face up to themselves, believe it or not. But the karmic will force them to. I'm gonna grab this. Put it on the floor. Let's do, I'll take it. So I'm just gonna take these down so you can see these ones. And it's beautiful. Very beautiful. I love it all so much. I love you to infinity. They absolutely do. They're meditating and manifesting unconditional love. They love you to infinity. There's no end to the love. Soul is eternal. This love is eternal, and I love it all so much. I feel like I'm spinning my wheels as I remove all the toxic people in my life. As I said earlier, there's karmic chaos, but God is removing it. I am sorry, but I have to say that is removing all of it. And I know this sounds like this just comes to me when it's meant to come to me. It's like, come on, child, let's go. I'm giving you all the signs. I'm giving you all these things. Move it. And it's moving quickly. And like I said, they are doing what they're meant to be doing. And they want you to know that. Sometimes you don't, like, my twin and I had 0 contact at all. Like, not one thing, but I could feel the energy. I could feel the eruptions. I could feel the explosions in that family. And when we talk about it later, it was just uncanny. One bit of advice I can give to you, as difficult as it may be, let divine guide you. I know you want to reach out, but the best thing to do is just work on you. I know it's tough, and you just want to, but let God be your guide. And I've surrendered to oneself and our love. So many of them have surrendered to oneself and their love. And that's the courage to take a good look at themselves and fix what is broken, clear those karmic cycles, clear the karma, and remove the toxicity out of their life. And they want you to know that. They're doing phenomenal. And I love it all so much. So, let's just do overall energy now. If you feel very strong push and pull energy, like you feel this energy that you want to go to your twin, or, you know, it's a very good indication that physical separation is ending. A very, very strong push and pull energy. So this is the overall energy. love this all so much. It's so beautiful. I just had a feeling that this was going to come out. Mirroring. When you come in, if you come into each other in physical essence, you're a mirror of each other. And it's so difficult to articulate into words. You're a mirror of each other. It's like you're looking at each other's reflection, and you're one soul, two bodies. So that soul is a mirror of each other, and that soul needs to, you need to harmonize and balance, and you mirror certain energy frequencies, up, down, unconditional love. But I feel like it's a good vibe, and you're mirroring a very good unconditional love. Healing. This is a journey of healing. I have a heart with two masculine and feminine energy, and you come in and you heal each other from the trauma that you may have suffered in your lifetime. And it's a beautiful gift because you've walked your path and you've subdued the healing, but you truly haven't healed. And even though you think you have, you truly have not. And what you do for each other is most phenomenal. And both of you are healing. And it comes with great uncomfort going through that dark night of the soul. And there is no right, wrong definition. You can go through the dark night as many times as it takes in order for you to completely heal. You know, like as I said, there's no right or wrong. Everybody's journey is different. I know I went through it a couple of times. So, soulmates. I love this card and I love it so much. When my twin and I met, I felt like he was a soulmate to me. We did these cards, and we did them because this is how we endeavored the journey. Soulmate, twin, soul, love. It's simultaneous. Some of you are new to the journey, and some of you are telling people, oh, I met my soulmate, I met my soulmate, I met my soulmate. It's so much deeper than that. And some of you met as childhood friends, and you came back to each other later, and it just piqued that love. And you were meant to come back at that perfect moment in time. And Divine Feminine. Some of you, this is specifically for you, Divine Feminine. Some of you are doubting this, and there's some poison and toxicity in your circle telling you, yeah, you're crazy, there's no such thing, blah, blah, blah. This is a message for you that this is truly your journey. Same thing. My kids thought I was absolutely crazy because I was trying to tell them the things that I was going through, and they're like, my mom's crazy, like she's lost her marbles. So that message is for you. And lastly, different type of message. And some of you, that message means you have to get back to your divine feminine energy, the nurturing, loving energy. Yeah, this is too much. Okay. I'm going to ask for 2 cards, please. Thank you. You see that certain things can never be manipulated. The cards always resonate. Always, always, always. There's so many of them, and it's just crazy how they come together. So, it's difficult for me too. It's difficult for both of you, and I feel like this is both energy simultaneously. It's difficult because some of you are trapped in these karmic cycles, karmic chaos, and you don't know how to get out of it. But the one thing that is constant in all of this is the love, the unconditional love that you have for each other. And I'm ending all karmic cycles that don't fulfill my soul. Ironically, this stuff will come to you magically, mysteriously. you'll be sitting there one day and you're like, nope, this is it. I'm done. I can't do this anymore. And it's like you get these signs and these things, and then you meditate, and then you're like, this is what I need to remove. Meditation in getting to that mind thought-free state is often the times you'll get the answers, but also when you go through the darkness. Sometimes when you go through the darkness, you get the most answers to the questions or the guidance, believe it or not. I lie awake manifesting her love. Simultaneously, I believe both twins are mirroring that love right now, and it's beautiful. Keep doing it and meditating unconditional love. So the unconditional love card came out. It's very predominant in the twins right now. And the more you meditate that unconditional love for one another, the more the garbage gets removed. Nothing can interfere in this beautiful, beautiful love. And I love it all so much. So now I'm going to do energy. And this is overall energy for twins. Just different type of message. Beautiful, beautiful cards. I love them very much. And I'm going to ask for 4 cards, please. You're both doing amazing. Keep that unconditional love. Oh, sorry. It's 3, I'll take it. Alright. This, that, and this. Beautiful, dynamic, lovely message. Door to healing and happiness. I love this. There's a white dove, there's a rainbow. To personal healing and happiness. That healing card came out. You're definitely healing. And once you heal, you are liberated. You're blissful. You're free. You're free of yourself. And it's such a beautiful thing. And some are healing from a broken heart. And the broken heart, yes, when you come into each other, it's the most beautiful love. But when you go, when you physically separate, it's like someone pulled your heart out and stomped on it, and your heart is broken. You need to heal that broken heart, and the happiness will come, the rainbows, the magic of this, the beauty of this connection will occur. And I love it all so much. Community. I have some, I don't know, there's third party interference, and that's what I'm gathering right now. But I'm looking at the community, and I'm looking at the karmic cycles, endings, toxicities. Look around. There could be a wolf in sheepskin. People aren't always what they seem. So look at your community. Number 7, if that means anything to you. And there may be an upcoming party. A birthday party, a wedding, like a celebration. Look around. See if there's like chitter chatter going on. And lastly, number 35. First chakra, Archangel Michael. First chakra is your root. And some of you may have a blocked root chakra, and that causes depression, anxiety, and all sorts of different things. So meditate and clear that chakra. I will do a series on chakra videos to help you with that. It's just the time. And I'm going to do one healing card, because healing came out several times today. And maybe this is just something some of you need to heal. Again, these are healing cards. We'll just see what comes out. Inner child. I cannot believe this. Okay. So, this is what this is. Number 16. And if that means anything to you. And I want to just look at this for a moment, because 1 and 6 and 7 community, inner child. This is a journey of healing, and it is healing your inner child, that wounded warrior. And as I said earlier, over the course of your life, you subdue and you live with it. But you're really robbing yourself of harmony and inner peace. And many twins that come into each other have trauma in their life, And it's all about healing that inner child. And when you do, you liberate yourself. It's difficult to heal the inner child. Why? Send me an email. I'll help you with that. You have to identify with your inner child, and then you have to heal that. It's all a journey. It's insane. I know. It's like, why? Because you've been selected on a very, very, you've been given a tremendous gift and a blessing. And if you can endeavor the journey and make it to the end, then you have the most blissful. There's some things I've heard out there and it just comes to me naturally. I don't look for anything. I've never looked for any of this. This has all been divinely guided, thankfully. I have my own messenger, and I truly believe twins are meant to be in physical essence of each other in the end. I don't know if it's this lifetime or another lifetime, but I don't believe in you're just friends. I don't know. That's not the message that was given to me. So the message here we have, and this is a beautiful, loving message for you today. In order to cope with separation from a loved one, we need to realize that spiritually we're always connected to those we love. Neither distance nor time can separate that which is united by love. Absolutely. Physical separation is truly and merely just an illusion. Nothing can interfere with your love. Distance is not interference, because you always love each other unconditionally. The interference is maybe the community, maybe the inner child, maybe the karmic clearing you don't know about. This is truly a gift, and you've been selected to endeavor this journey, to do so much. And what a blessing it is. That's all I have for you today, folks. If this resonates, kindly thumbs up, like, hit the notification bell, subscribe, comment. It truly, truly does help. Have a great day, folks.